Hi guys, let's just okay. Okay, okay. Hello. I'm also going to start my Google Meet. So this is my front camera where you guys can which is on my laptop, and I'm just gonna start admitting. And then once I start admitting people, we'll be making the lip balm. Okay. Let's just everyone. Okay. Okay. So what I have done now today. Um, Because Meenal is not here, I've set up two cameras. One is my iPad. One second, guys. I'm just letting everybody in. So since Meenal is not going to be here today, what I have done is that is my laptop. That's my laptop, and this is my iPad. So whatever you guys say, comments, and you can see here, and you guys can see the full process over here. Okay, so I hope it's visible. Okay, and yeah, what we are making today is pretty simple. It's relatively simple. We are making lip balm. Now, if you guys must have gone through the recipe that I sent you guys, okay, you all must have noticed there's 2 grams missing, right? 1 or 2 grams, okay. So the whole reason I have done that is in case anybody wants the consistency slightly thicker or slightly less thicker, you can make the changes. Okay, and I'll tell you how. Okay. Yeah. Also, guys, just keep yourselves muted, okay? When I'm talking, then afterwards, once I'm done, we'll do a small Q, not Q and A, but whatever doubts you have, you guys can ask. Okay? Anyone wants to type anything in the chat box, you guys can, because I hope I can see it here. Let's see how it goes. Okay? And guys, jab tak it's not an emergency, do not unmute yourself and ask me. Okay, because anyways, whatever questions and doubts you have, I will answer once I'm done. But if you just unmute randomly beach me, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get confused. Because already my full situation is so confusing. So okay, so let's get started. Now, what I have done now for this one, yeah, what I have done for this lip balm, I'm keeping it very simple. So even if you have never made a lip balm before, you can make it. For those of you all who are going to make it with me, right? For them, I'm just telling, and even for others also. This is the first thing is this is shea butter. Okay, this is shea butter. And I always use the unrefined one. Not sure which camera to show. Okay, so this is the unrefined shea butter, and you guys can use any other butter. Okay, you have mango butter, you have coconut butter, you have cocoa butter, you have avocado butter, you have blueberry butter. You have so many butters. You can use any butter. The only thing is the consistency of your product will slightly change. Now, every butter will come with its own benefits, right? Now, when you are taking refined butter, that tell you what happens. When you refine a butter, what are you doing? You're basically heating the butter. So, बहुत heating होता है butter का. And when the butter is heated a lot, certain vitamins, certain things, they get, they're not able to withstand that much heat. So, you will not get those benefits. However, if you are making something on a larger scale for selling and you don't want that thoda sa also smell, cocoa butter ka ek smell hoga, even the refined or the unrefined one. But shea butter, avocado butter, the refined one will not have any fragrance, not fragrance, won't have any smell. The unrefined one, however, will have thoda sa smell because it's not refined, right? It's not heated too much, so everything is intact, which is why I am using shea butter, right? So when I was selling these lip balms, I remember there was this one. I mean, many people said, but this one person I remember because she wrote a nice long message, and she said Swapnali and all. She said she had extremely chapped lips, and she applied the lip balm, and in the morning she could see a difference. if you want these kind of reviews or you want to go this route where your such comments is only going to happen if you use unrefined butters. Okay, so that is shea butter. Then after that, shea butter is relatively easier to work with. Now I don't know if that is true or if that is just me, but I genuinely feel shea butter is very easy to work with. Okay? In now when I say that, to tell you what I mean. What I mean is, uh, okay, what I mean is, sorry, when I work with Shiva, it's very easy for me to add any fragrance. With cocoa butter, I feel there is thoda sa blocker as to what fragrance can be used. With shea butter, any fragrance works. Okay. Also, when I'm melting it, I'm heating it, shea butter I just like. Okay. So you will see in most of my workshops of I have used shea butters, body butters, I'm using shea butter because I love it. Okay, but of course, you can have your own like your own design, you can choose that. So when you start working, you will understand which butter you are gravitating towards. To gravitating, matlab, if you have 10 butters, so it will happen कि आपको एक butter ज़्यादा पसंद आएगा. Like in everything you want to take that butter for no reason. Like when you're mindless, you just thinking कौन सा लूँ, you'll go and reach out for that one. ठीक है? Now the next thing is beeswax. Okay, and this is the chunks. You can also get these pellets. I have these pellets for something I had got them. Okay, you have these pellets also, see, right? You guys must be knowing this. You have like these small pellets of sorts. The only thing is when you're making in small quantities, right? That time these pellets are great because they're slightly expensive. Okay, because if you see the pellets properly, now they are like a mini droplet. See, they're like a mini droplet, right? So to make this, they have to, go through a process. It's not like it's less better. It's just easier to work with because you can, remove them out with a spoon and stuff like that. So if you're trying for the first time, you want to see how things go, you want to see whether or not you are enjoying beeswax, you can use this. But eventually, when you are doing it on a larger scale, you have to go for chunks, okay? Chunks, chunks will look something like this. Uh, Now the thing is, I think it was Ayushi because I think she had come to the Instagram live also. So वहाँ पे Ayushi had mentioned that can you make lip balm without yellow or white pellets? These are yellow. Okay. Again same होता है. Refine करने के बाद ये yellow color निकल जाता है, and you get the white piece back. This is unrefined one. That's why it has the color. If you go and see any lip balm, bird piece का एक bird piece house का एक lip balm है that has a yellowish tinge. Any natural lip balm which is made with beeswax will have a yellow tinge. Okay. Uh, so yeah, what was I saying? Regarding beeswax, okay, so the reason Ayushi. So Ayushi said, can you make a lip balm without using beeswax because बनाने के लिए you have other waxes, you can use them, but जो healing properties beeswax में होते हैं they are not there in that. You will get other properties जो wax का होता है. Wax, it will seal your lips, it will act as a opposite, मतलब it will not let any moisture leave your lips. तो वो सब wax करेगा, it will thicken your lip balm. All those properties are there in wax. Okay. Beeswax has healing properties. It will heal your lips, and also beeswax is the most gentle, right? Like even अगर आप, there are these pet shops में paw balms आते हैं which you have to put on your cats. Cats too, anyways. Like I don't know, you can't do anything with cats. Giving them bath only is the first thing. But for dogs, dogs के paw को you can put that balm. It is what? It's only three things: coconut oil, beeswax, and shea butter. Okay. Beeswax, what I'm trying to get at is beeswax is that gentle and very, very effective. So beeswax is there. Okay. And lastly, there is oil. I have taken olive oil. So I've made it out. I've taken olive oil. Which oil to take depends upon you. Just a couple of things you have to keep in mind. Almond oil, jojoba oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, apricot kernel oil. All these are very lightweight oils, right? So if you're making a lip balm, which is like for everyday use, or you're making it in a stick, it's good idea to use. If you are making a lip balm which you want should really heal and repair your lips, coconut oil is a very good idea. Coconut oil or because these, whenever you use these or Israel lip balms, will become almost like a mask. You know what I'm saying? Ki when you apply it, it will actually end up healing your lips also. And like, don't take my word for it. Make this do like if you have chapped lips, that is, take out a good layer and apply on your lips at night and go to sleep. And in the morning you see. Especially if you have any events, any functions and all, and we keep peeling our lips or our lips are chapped, apply this in the morning, you will see the difference. And then even when you apply a lipstick or any other product, अच्छा लगता है वो. You don't get that yeah, you don't get that very chapped look, lips color look. Okay. Now, what about CCTG in place of coconut oil? You can use CCTG also. Silicones you can't. Dimethicone, cyclomethicone, वो सब नहीं use कर सकते. But CCTG is a ester of coconut oil, तो वो you can use. Okay. But उसमें again there are not many healing properties. Okay. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Now I will tell you. So this is my lip safe color. Okay, I talk about this. So this is a maroon color. Now what I did, can you see this blue color ऊपर आया है? That is because this maroon color I did buy as a maroon color. मैंने oxides buy किया and I actually made this color myself. Okay, so basically you have your red, yellow, white, blue, these pigments जो आते हैं oxides, right? Also difference क्या होता है in mica when you apply mica? Okay, I have mica here. So if I take mica, okay, and if I just apply some like this, can you see anything? मेरे हाथ पे थोड़ा सा आया है, but other than that, see कैसे आ रहा है? Can you see? Nothing is there. See, on my hand there's nothing. Only on over here थोड़ा सा है, but even if I take so much and apply, कुछ भी नहीं आता. That is because these are mica pigments. Okay, mica pigments are not going to give you color. Now I will not dare to do this with my oxides because if I put my hand in the oxide, my hand is going to be stained. Okay, so oxide will stain your skin, not for long term, right? वो तो permanent thing करता है, but that is because it goes layers in your, layers inside your skin. These colors will stain your skin on top of the skin. Okay, अंदर नहीं जाते colors, but these colors stain. Oxides stain, mica pigments never stain. Even जो आपके water soluble colors हैं, some of them will, most of them will stain. कोई थोड़े जो होंगे जिनमें बहुत ज़्यादा dilution होगा, those will not stain. Okay, but those watercolors you can't use them for your lips and all. Okay, so yeah, just keep that in mind. Now मैंने क्या किया है? Let's open this. I have see, I have made a paste. And what have I done? I have just used castor oil. So this is a paste of oxides mixed with castor oil. Now to make this paste is very difficult. To make this one dappa, it's not one dappa. I made 4-5. It took me a whole day, and that is because ये जो color है ना, उसके agglomerates बन जाते हैं. It clots up. जब आप कुछ भी डालते हो oil वगैरह, it starts clotting up. So those are known as those small things which don't mix in your lip gloss जो चालू था पे, those are agglomerates. And उनको break करने को you know those spatulas are there. If you know sculpture painting, sculpture art, you have those spatulas. मैंने वो spatula use करके उसके सारे break किए agglomerates, and then I got the paste. Now when you are making in bulk, okay, when you have a business, like we recently found Vijay and a couple of other people I saw, they are starting their business, they are selling lip balms. So because you will have to again and again make the, you will have to keep mixing colors. It is a good idea to do this paste and keep. Okay, तो आपका थोड़ा simple हो जाएगा काम, and you can, the only thing is आपको make sure करना है कि the color is same, and then you can actually weigh the skin out. So it's much easier to weigh this, right, than weighing out your powder. Now the last thing, additional hair you can use or you cannot use is your mica. Okay, this is the shimmer mica. This is not shimmer. It's the golden mica. जो आप use कर सकते हो if you choose to. The only thing is ये आपको, like if you are expecting कि mica डाल के your lip balm should look golden, it will not happen. You need a lot of mica for the lip balm to look golden. If anybody makes candles, आपको पता होगा when you add mica to wax, okay, जब वो हीट होता है वैक्स आपको दिखेगा फुल स्पार्कल स्पार्कल स्पार्कल, but as soon as the candle cools down it looks white, right? So the same similar thing with lip balm, it's oil and waxes only, right? Thoda butters. So yeah, generally I don't like using this for lip balms. I don't see the use honestly. And then lastly, okay, last two more things are there. We have vitamin E. Okay, vitamin E, of course, it is an antioxidant, and हमारा सब कुछ जो है, all of those are fats, right? Butter है, oil है, wax है, all these are fats. So we need to preserve them. Preserve them as in preserve नहीं करना है, but this is only going to slow down the oxidization, which is all you can do in oils, right? And lastly, you have flavor oil. So I think I've mentioned this on the group also or not, I'm not sure, but there's a big misconception. Even when I've made the workshop, I think मैंने भी बहुत बार ये word use किया है fragrance and flavor oil very, you know, कभी मैंने fragrance बोला है, कभी मैंने flavor बोला है, but you always have to use flavor oils only. I will make a note of this somewhere in the workshop as well, but you have to use flavor oil. See, when they are making flavor oils, right, they use propylene glycol basically. There are different solvents जिसमें fragrance बनता है. So the flavor oils are made with propylene glycol. The fragrance oils are not made with propylene glycol. So क्या होता है? Propylene glycol is okay if ingested, थोड़ा सा in small quantities. And lip balm, because we are applying on the lips, chances are there कि वो ingest हम कर सकते हैं, right? So you have to be very careful. Now it's very simple. Like I don't think there's anything else which is as simple as this. Now also guys, I thought let me just show you all this machine which I have been using. So I used to use this earlier as well, but then I stopped because I started, taking bulk orders and stuff. But this is basically a magnetic heater and stirrer. ठीक है? Now, of course, now I won't be stirring. So stirrer I can't show you in action, but I'll be using this to heat it because I have a small quantity. You can also use this for bigger quantities. I think up to 5 liters आप इससे heat कर सकते हो. The only thing is if you are heating a very large amount, I do not have lip safe colors. If you don't have lip safe colors, you will have to get lip safe colors. For lip balm, you cannot use anything else. See, mica in small quantities चल जाता है, okay? But you मतलब ऐसे क्यों करना है ना? If like if the brands are giving us colors which are tested and they are safe for lips तो बता रहे हैं, so just let's just use those, right? So yeah, okay. Now I'm just turning on the heat. Um, also these stirrers guys ना ये जो magnetic stirrers होते हैं I got this one on Amazon. So the thing is my dad has been working in lab since forever. Okay, so he has his own business where they sell particle size analyzers. जो हमारा soap powder है powders होते हैं any powders think of it like any powders. So toothpaste में जो powders जाती है so they have to be of a certain like a certain size. Okay. So to check that, there's a machine which comes. So the one that he is selling is Excel. So he has been in laboratories for a really long time. So he helped me pick this piece up. Okay, when I told him मुझे क्या काम के लिए चाहिए था, you can actually just go on Amazon and search. आपको बहुत मिल जाएंगे and whichever one you feel is good reviews है उसके just use that. Okay. Now I am just going to add everything together, which is my beeswax, my butter, and my oil. And you just have to heat it. Okay. Now I generally don't like to remove it first in a petri dish, but for the sake of the workshop I've done it. But otherwise, um, yeah, I try to avoid as much as possible. But sort like butters. So when I have to make a lip balm, मतलब जब मैं बनाती थी in bulk, right? So let's say I'm making 5 kgs. So I would weigh out the butter in the main container. जो मैं heat करने वाली होंगी ना, that container would be used to weigh out the butter. Then the oil and the beeswax is what I used to weigh out in different containers because it's easier to transfer those in whatever containers you want, right? So that's why. Guys, are we on the same page? Am I going fast, slow? just give me some thumbs up, something, just so I know ki it's fine. Okay. If you want me to go slower, go faster, please let me know. The pace is fine. Okay. Cool. So now in this, I'm going to add in the oil. Now all these things I've weighed it out. You can, like, if you have weighed them out, great. अगर नहीं किया है तो आप कर सकते हो, because to heat this whole thing, it's gonna take time. So once I keep it to heat, so just keep it on this. I'm gonna take questions. So guys, anybody who is having any questions, you all can ask. Just unmute yourself and ask if anyone has anything. अगर नहीं होगा तो also it's okay. How do I see the message?
Ma'am,
Okay. हाँ, yes, Sonam.
yes, ma'am. One more than your yellow type color.
Tell about what?
मैरून कलर जो आपने बनाया है ना, उसके बारे में एक बार बताइए.
So one second. Let me just first take this thing up.
So just mute and speaker your दूसरे
किसका स्पीकर?
आपका दो डिवाइस है ना, एक डिवाइस का स्पीकर और माइक दो है.
Okay, wait, let me check. No, I have it only on one thing. Is it echoing for everyone?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, wait.
The top camera.
नहीं, वो मैंने म्यूट किया है. वेट.
Speaker.
हाँ.
Actually, our voice is never we are.
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
No, now we can't hear you.
Now you can hear me.
Yeah, so the speaker, हमारा बस आपको आता है, speaker उसको off कर दो, volume पूरा लो कर दो.
Okay, अभी? But now I can't hear you guys. So only when I'm talking, मेरा आवाज तभी भी echo हो रहा है, या when you guys are talking तभी echo हो रहा है. उसका मैंने I tell you what, I have muted that and that is also उसका speaker भी बंद है.
अभी ठीक है.
That's good. Okay. So regarding the color, okay, this color what I have done, I have taken oxides. Now oxides आपको many places, मतलब anywhere you will get it online, but I have taken titanium dioxide, I have taken iron oxide, all these oxides होते हैं, मैंने वो सब लिए हैं, and I have mixed it together with castor oil, and there's also some vitamin E in this. क्योंकि it's oil again, right? So anything which only has oil, you need to add in vitamin E. So that is all I have done. और मैंने उसको अच्छे से मिक्स किया है, जैसे मैंने बोला कि मैंने उसको what you say, those pellet knives का there, right? मैंने वो use करके I have made sure there are no clots or no agglomerates in this. कि when I want, I can directly add the color to the lip balm. Okay, so that is all I have done. Now, if you go to buy this in the market now, ये expensive देते हैं, right? If you go to buy the powder color, it is slightly cheaper. Let me just get it here. If you go to get the powder color, it is slightly cheaper. So, I have made this. अगर कोई specific question होगा तो you let me know. So then I can, answer. मुझे मतलब समझ में नहीं आ रहा आपको. That's all. Also, anybody who has been making lip balms or any lip products, guys, please make sure that you are not using watercolor. Watercolors, kya? Water-based colors at all. Okay. One second. Let me see the question. What temperature should be heated? So you don't need to heat it बहुत ज़्यादा. So सबसे ज़्यादा इसका melting temperature आपको देखना है wax का कितना होगा. Now here I am using these wax, right? So somewhere around 40 degrees to 50 degrees should be good. As not 50, I'm not 40 actually, 50 to 55. Okay, 50 to 55, 60 tak should be good because beeswax has a very high melting point, right? So yeah, that is good. And also, guys, when melting this, keep mixing it because what happens is sometimes because the heat का source is here, right? So only this part will get heated and ये पूरा liquid हो जाएगा, but यहाँ ऊपर it will still be solid. So just keep mixing so the heat is क्या बोलूँ distributed equally. Yes, Niharika, I can see your hand is raised. Do you have any question?
Yes, ask
Yeah. Of course, in lip and cheek tints, तो if you add oxides, आपको अच्छा color pay off आएगा. Just make sure कि आप bake करके डाल रही हो. But you absolutely can. Even when I make lip and cheek tints, na, oxides are the best.
okay. So how can I do
Oxides या क्या?
yes, okay. So
ये सो सी कलर बनाने में ना थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा फर्स्ट अभी सो मेन कलर कैसे अगर आपको एक सिंपल कलर करना है यू कैन जस्ट टेक रेड व्हिच इज आयरन ऑक्साइड एंड टेक सम टाइटेनियम डाइऑक्साइड उसको मिक्स करो ऐड इन सम कैस्टर ऑयल लाइक ड्रॉप बाय ड्रॉप till you need it and you will get a pink color. ठीक है? Now in that if you add in थोड़ा सा blue color you will get a mauve pink color. उसमें only if you add in थोड़ा सा more red and थोड़ा सा more brown and थोड़ा सा more blue you will get a maroon color. Right? So अगर आपको चाहिए तो you can easily find this online. If you just go and search color theory or color theory for lipsticks, आपको समझ में आएगा. Then there's even yellow color. So when you're making a brown color, it generally goes like brown डालेंगे थोड़ा सा और थोड़ा yellow and थोड़ा white. If you're making it a cooler tone, then you will add in brown, white and blue. तो वो थोड़ा सा you know when you do थोड़ा research about that you'll understand. But it's you just take the oxides and mix it together.
if you get can you explain
This I will. I'll try to make like a video in the link only. But कैसा होता है ना when you are making you can't make a small amount. That is the blocker. See, I have made so much and I have to use it. Otherwise, it खराब हो जाता है because it's oil, right? So I can't keep it for like 3-4 years. And in lip balms and all, you know how much color is needed. So unless and until you are not doing the business, इतना बना के बहुत फायदा नहीं है. You know? And also to make a small what?
these colors
It's easier. It's easier to make it in bulk. If you're making it in very small quantity, what happens is, um, sorry, when we are making it in small quantities, no, आपको वो measure करना बहुत difficult होगा. To take बहुत थोड़ा blue, बहुत थोड़ा white, बहुत थोड़ा red. So if you have larger quantities, at least you can, measure it in teaspoons or tablespoons in very small. होता है.
okay because
हाँ, that is happening because आप lip and cheek think आप lip and cheek का ही color use कर रहे हो क्या?
yes
हाँ, then you can add in you need to add in more quantity.
okay
You try adding more quantity हो जाएगा वो.
okay
Mica powder नहीं, lip
नहीं
I showed you ना mica का कुछ नहीं आएगा हाथ पे.
सुनना नहीं
0.5
0.5
is good enough. But वो थोड़ा सा I'll tell you once you add everything not just for pouring add it in.
okay
So क्या वो डिपेंड करता है आपको क्या करना है कैसा यूज करना है. I have used castor oil only in this.
okay okay please
So what I do is I take a dropper and I just add like 1-2 ml, 1-2 ml. क्योंकि when you're mixing the color ना वो अगर बहुत डालोगे तो color will start floating in the oil ना. So that's
okay
okay. Tamanna,
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me.
So I have two questions. One
Hmm.
is the university purchase for it must be safe for this, no?
Yes. So, so what happens, no, if you get lipstick oxides, tight lipstick oxides, you will generally find brands like Pinetto and all who will have it. So you will have to look for oxides. Okay, oxides either for soap making or something, and then they don't have to be safe for lips. Or you can just go on what's that called India Mart and look for manufacturers there.
Got it. And coconut oil is stylish, right? Coconut oil. So even though is
Technically, you can. So technically, वैसा कर सकते हो use, but when you're selling your product, that time don't use coconut oil. वो parachute वाला coconut oil.
got it.
Okay, because they must like you don't know ना उन्होंने क्या add किया है and stuff.
Understood. Yes.
And also it will get expensive in the longer run when you're making lip balms for selling especially. So these vendors will give you a much better rate for like 5 liters, 10 liters, 50 liters.
Yes.
50 the बहुत ज़्यादा होता है, you know what I mean?
Understood.
Yeah,
So
no problem anytime. Okay, Ayushwa, Ayushwa, you have a question? Okay, hi Ayush, you're only there on the Instagram live, na? Tell me, tell me. You can put it on induction directly, but आपको ध्यान रखना है कि you are not overheating it and ये आपका smoke नहीं होना चाहिए basically. Okay, because oils and butters ये smoke होते हैं, right? Even when you are cooking और आप gas fill करते हो तो smoke हो जाता है, right? अगर पानी होगा वो evaporate होके you will see fog everywhere अगर आप वो करते हो तो so जैसा इसको smoke point पे हमको नहीं करना चाहिए और करना like you can't do that, otherwise ये जल्दी cancel हो सकता है, होगा भी ऐसा पता नहीं है, but हो सकता है. You don't want to take that chance, right? तो वो एक है एंड सेकंडली इवन व्हेन यू आर डायरेक्टली यूजिंग योर इंडक्शन टू हीट इट यू हैव 1 kg राइट तो क्या होता है 1 kg व्हेन यू स्टार्ट pouring it बाकी का ठंडा होने लगेगा तो you have to keep it in a warm bath is basically just a bigger container with some warm to hot water and उसमें आपका कंटेनर लगेगा
yes.
yeah the only thing is double boiler पे आपका ये स्मोक नहीं होता ना ऑयली अगर आप गैस पे करोगे तो हो सकता है गैस या एनी अदर डायरेक्ट हीट सोर्स से so that is the reason most people use doing double boil even soap का सेम होता है health and food soap हम डबल बॉयलर पे रखते हैं बिकॉज उसमें भी पानी होता है right? तो अगर आप उसको ज्यादा करोगे ही which is very easily possible on direct heat source आपका पानी निकल जाएगा and the soap will sort of shrivel from top. Yeah, anytime. Okay, abhi. Yeah, Neelam.
Yes, Abnani. I got to
Hi,
one.
Neelam. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. So if we let's say color is from this opposite, we can different color quality.
Lipstick colors are oxides only.
Let's say color are opposite.
Yeah, all lipstick colors are oxides. Okay, so now, huh,
Like this color, if you want to this color, you make maroon color out of that.
correct. So ये actually जो Purenzo में मिलता है ना, this is that color only. So if you go and check the label Purenzo का आपको दिखेगा उसमें उन्होंने क्या क्या डाला है, and it's going to be oxides.
Okay, okay. I got it.
No, 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 no. The only thing is ना थोड़ा भी ऑक्साइड का अलग अलग ग्रेड होता है लाइक some oxides they will use in your Asian things, you know, painting wall painting के लिए तो वो एक oxides है then there will be some other oxides for dye तो सबको oxides ही बोलते हैं because in the lab when you are working like even when you know we were learning and like now when I'm learning so you learn everything together. You also learn how to make sealing agents for, you know, for companies, construction companies, because वो cement use करते हैं because the raw material जो होता है ना वो थोड़ा सा similar होता है to skincare. Like silicones are there and also that's why oxide is a very broad term. That's why you know when you guys ask me कि can I use this, can I use that, I only tell you to check it should be cosmetic grade because you have cosmetic grade, you have medical grade. तो वो थोड़ा सा आपको बस but oxides are yeah. Anything that works for you, yes, absolutely. Yeah, Sonam,
If if you are
आप घी use कर सकते हो. I have not used. I have someone like a friend of mine. She's in Canada and she is making great masks. And they're turning out really well. तो आप try कर सकते हो. The only thing when you're working with ghee is उसको mix करने में आपको बहुत time अच्छे से you have to mix it. So if you have like a stick blender or something, you can probably try using that थोड़ा सा because it's clear then. Shelf life will more or less be the same only because they're all fats after all.
yes, same.
So shelf life more or less same होता है. ठीक है?
In your budget profile और तो इसमें कॉस्मेटिक के
I'll tell you, Uska. Just give me a minute. Let me add the color and then I'll come to your question. Acha, forget it. Let's just use this. Okay? So now I'll just show you how I do this. I have my color, titanium oxide कंपल्सरी है ओके समझ आपकी बात भी सो टाइटेनियम डाइऑक्साइड अगर आपको वो कलर लाइट करना है तो यू नीड टू हैव टाइटेनियम डाइऑक्साइड सी आई एम यूजिंग दिस मच कलर ठीक है now depending on how dark or not dark you want it you can decide how much color to add ठीक है now another thing let me just show you it is easier to mix this color can you see it's all mixed so yeah, anyways, so as I was saying, if you add this color now, not if you add, you all must have thought why should not adding the color while it is heating. So what has happened with me in the past is when I had done that, the color had changed. Okay, and क्या होता है कि when you are making bigger batches, right? When you are making 1 kg, 2 kg, there are more chances of things going wrong. That's just how it is, right? So yeah, I always added my color after I removed the thing from thing as in the mixture from heating. Now guys, here's one way. अगर आप first time बना रहे हो and you want to check कलर कितना मैंने डाला है उतना बराबर है या नहीं, this is what you guys can do. Also, weigh out the color. ठीक है, I'm not weighing it out because I'm just showing it to you guys. But if I was making it for a formulation की मुझे ये fix करना है कि ये मेरे brand का whatever plum lip balm होगा तो I would not just eyeball the color. ठीक है? So what you do is once you have made your lip balm, okay, when you are formulating, formulating is when you are trying out कि कैसे होने वाला है. You take some and just put it like that on a white plate, and you will get a rough idea how the color is going to look. ये जल्दी ठंडा भी हो जाएगा. Okay, so even if anybody right now is doing it with me and you want to check आपका color enough है या नहीं, just take some, pour it on some glass or whatever white thing, and then if you want, you can also अच्छा यहाँ पे मैंने red किया. You can just put it over here and see. This is almost transparent. Okay, this is almost transparent. So if you want it to be darker, you can add in more color. Actually, I don't want it darker. But if you guys want it darker, you all can add in more color. ठीक है? And ऐसा कुछ है नहीं कि इतना ही डाल सकते हो. You can add as much color as you want. Right? and you have to just keep mixing it. Now एक आपको make sure करना है कि see after I removed it, can you see it started cooling down? So abhi at this point I will add in my vitamin E oil. Okay, vitamin E is very important. You cannot skip out on that. So vitamin E, and then you have to add in your fragrance. Chalo, I'll use the same pipette. Don't do this though, guys. Or don't use the same pipette. Okay. Actually, let me just directly add it. Don't ever do this. Okay, nobody should do this. Do not directly just add जो मैं कर रही हूँ. I'm just doing it because I don't want to spoil my full fragrance. Okay. This is roughly 1%. 1% flavor oil is all you need, and उसके बाद again just start mixing it. Okay. And अगर आप ज़्यादा quantity में बना रहे हो, uh, you can always use this thing, something to sort of like a heat bath. What I do, guys. And now मेरा ये थोड़ा ज़्यादा ठंडा हो गया है guys because I'm like talking to you all, but otherwise you don't need to pour it when it's so thick. It has to be a bit more liquidy. But now just see. Can you guys? Okay, I'll just take. Pardon?
How much vitamin E?
Vitamin E is always 0.5%.
Now we
0.5 ml. So you have to add 0.5 ml का half, which is 0.25. तो आपको जो pipette है ना, इसमें you will see this is 1 ml. Sorry, this is 1 ml. This is 0.5 ml. तो आपको इसका इतना डालना है. तो आपको बस इतना ही डालना है. Can you see till here? Till here, this much.
okay.
See, one thing is very important, right? When you're seeing the formulation, na, see very properly. See कहाँ पे dot है. I should even Meela mentioned this to me. Even my someone I think Vijay ने ही mentioned किया था on the group. Even he got confused with 0.5 and 0.5. So make sure कि मतलब I to update only, but I have so many classes to update. तो मतलब I have very small things which are pending from my side also. And I'm telling you guys because you will watch the videos and stuff. So make sure that the book will. So you make sure that you're seeing the point. अगर so see, you have 1 ml, 1 ml का आधा is 0.5 ml, 0.5 ml का आधा is 0.25 ml. Okay, so and उसका half is 0.13 ml roughly, 0.13 roughly. Correct? One second. Now, the lip balm to is ready. See, if it cools down too much now your mixture before pouring, ये होगा. So guys, just give me a minute. What I am going to do is, if it's possible, it's not possible from here. Just give me a minute. Still try. Okay, now you guys can only see me here. Okay? So, so अगर आपका बहुत ज़्यादा ठंडा हो जाता है before while pouring, this is what will happen. If you want the smooth surface, you have to pour it while it's liquidy. What blunder happened? I cannot do this blunder. Yeah, don't do this blunder. It is truly a blunder only. And I've seen this blunder happening right in front of me. So yeah, don't do this blunder. Okay. And I think किसी का मैं question answer कर रही थी, right? Like I don't know whose question. And I have no idea what the question was about. But yeah, any other questions you guys have about lip balms? Who all have made the lip balm with me? I know Anna was making. Who else? Guys, are you all awake? या सब सो गए, मैं अकेली बात कर रही हूँ. Am I talking? Yes, Anna. Show us your lip balm, no? Acha, okay. You can share on the group then. Hi, Mrunmay. Did you make the lip balm? Oh, you did? Yes. Oh, lovely. Very nice, yaar, Anna. First time. Ah, it's very nice. Nice pour also. Show Mrunmay, show yours. Acha. Oh, and very nice, Sumukhi. It's looking very nice. This is my favorite one, the transparent one. Okay, so Sumukhi and Mrunmay, you guys made similar ones. Very nice. You know what? You all can add peppermint in that. Peppermint or vanilla does really well with white. Peppermint, na? It's very nice. Peppermint you'll feel on your lips. Correct.
No, I've also applied it. I've applied it for me. Very moisturizing.
है ना? It is. And what you do na, at night, no, take thoda sa and you apply that on your lips and you see in the morning. What are you showing, Anna? What is this? Almond oil. Fragrance. Acha. Okay. This, it is lip safe, right? Then you're good. So lip safe is generally that only. Generally, lip safe oxides ही होता है. I mean, other than like, I mean, if they have, come up with some other technology and all, I don't know, but yeah. It's those. Or even I have the same one only. See. Hi, Swati. Oh, even you made a transparent one. It's looking very nice. Guys, you all have poured so well. कितना अच्छे से किया है सबने. I'm feeling so proud. I think it's the first time I'm seeing Swati and Sumukhi, which is very good. I think, you know what, when you when you show your face on these classes, I get to see also, I know who I'm talking to. And secondly, what I've observed is you will also get thoda more confidence when it comes to, posting online or just showing your face online. So I'm very, very happy.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
I use shea butter and fractionated coconut oil.
Okay.
So when I opened my shea butter bag, it was smelling a little weird.
Okay.
Like expiry, but it still has 1 more year to expire.
Okay. The shea butter.